think people are either straight or gay, or do you think there is fluidity? Not sure, but whatever people prefer to do is cool with me. As long as it's consenting adults and so on. Lots of fluids. I'm pro fluids. Sex without fluids, you're gonna get dehydrated. Okay, that was a disappointing run. But I didn't feel like that deck deserved to be 5-0. Oh crap, I think I was supposed to take a picture of that. Oh crap. Alright, well somebody remember we went 5-3. Back to 0 farts I go. You gotta trust in Redbeard. We at least get to draft Mage, and Mage should be more fun. At least. I hope it will be. I lost 50,000 farts. I don't know how that deck won 5 games, but we were really close to being, what, 7-1? We got kind of scammed out of 2 games. I suppose that happens. Okay, let's go Mage. I do like Firebrand. I don't think it's very close. Batterhead's good, but Firebrand's just better and cheaper. Kind of garbage here. Bomb Squad can be okay. Can also be awkward though. Doesn't feel like a 5-mana 2/2 that deals 5 to you anymore is worth it. When you can get a 5-mana 3/5 that deals 12 to a minion and is an elemental and doesn't deal 5 to you. How can I get farts at 0? You just gotta sit here and leave the stream on. Click that button when it shows up. I'm gonna take the tour guide. I don't love it, but I don't want the other cards. I tried too often to make Jades work. It seems like I mean, I haven't been playing a lot of Rogue or Druid, but the only time it seems like I can get a couple of Jade cards is Shaman, which is usually how it was anyway. The Shaman was like Jade Claws and Jade Lightning were both good cards. You could take them and not really feel like you're losing much, if anything. Ruined Orb, that's a good card. Not a fan of Hosen. It's okay, but feels like a 4-mana 2/6 is just not good either. When people are playing like 4-mana 5/7s and shit. I like the Horde Operative. I'm gonna take Confection Cyclone. Why one fart costs 1,000 farts? The point should be called fart shards. You're right, they should be called fart shards. Fart charts. That's it. I'm gonna take Brain Freeze. I don't know about this card. I think it's good and constructed, but not so much in our deck. I'm gonna take the Volcanic Potion too. The other cards are kind of unexciting, and I don't know, maybe we get some Discovers, some late game cards. Hey, that Injured Marauder with Hosen would have been good. If I give subs, will someone gift me farts? I have a gambling addiction. Yes. Well, I can't, but I'll will you to more channel points. I'm gonna take the 4. I just don't want to play with Showstopper. I hate that card. Death Warden's okay. The other 2 cards are kind of whatever. Oh crap, I lowered the volume. That count? Yes. We'll take Tarajo. And I guess Sunwell, all these Frenzy cards are kind of good in Mage, because we can ping them, right? But they're not fun, you know? They're not fun. We'll take Hogsteed, I think, here. Oh, the stupid Watchtower. Well, that's good. I think Rhyme Tongue is pretty good. But we have how many Frost? 1? I have 1 Frost. I'll just take Worm Weaver. It works with all the spells we have, which is not that many, but hopefully we'll pick up a few more. Ooh, Magic Trick. Nice. I can't hear the sounds. I had to lower them earlier, and then your farts reminded me, so I raised them. And then everybody spammed the sound, so I lowered them again. Well, I didn't lower them. They lowered themselves. Ruined Orbs. If we can get a Yogg-Saron, this could be a dream come true. I'll take Primordial Studies here. It's a good card. Wait, no, you lowered them. You don't know that. I thought certainly this was my Yogg-Saron. That's a pretty looking pick. I think N'Zoth, maybe Deathwing. I didn't take the 1/1 for 0 mana. That's infinite value. Now I regret it because I got this N'Zoth. I could have got a double infinite value. I have some beasts, we have some elementals. Actually, we don't have much for N'Zoth. We don't have the corrupt elementals either, which are good with this guy. Probably just take Deathwing, yeah. You end up having to go into the adult entertainment industry, you should call yourself Yogg-Saron, yeah. Yeah, if I have to go into the adult industry. Deathwing is better? I think Deathwing is better right now, huh? I love N'Zoth, but what can you do? Montbot! Good lord! Alright, let's take it. Double watch post. More like win. Yeah, I mean, thanks to guys like Cypherdom and, you know, Statman and Montbot, maybe I'll never have to film a pornographic video for profit. I will happily take the Ethereal. We need some mid to late game and we need some Discover. The Dragon's okay. We don't have a secret, do we? No secrets? No secrets. Sunreaver or Water? I think I'll take the Water here, no? Mage and Pally rank spells are so bad? Are they? I think they're both okay. I don't think they're the best. Is that Muda Fukenbot? That's him. My teammates in League don't give a fuck. Tell them they need to get out of here, man. Your teammates gotta give an F about you. I'll take Shivara here. Don't have a Flame Strike. Don't have a Combustion. Ooh, Oasis Ally. I think I want that. That card's good. I'll take another Initiate. I don't hate Necromancer, but what are you gonna do? I'd be happy with a couple 5s, 2 Proto Drakes or something. A decent 2, I guess, is better than the other cards. Raider's good, but I'm gonna take another Ruined Orb, try to find some Conjurer's Callings or something. Happily take a Vile Fiend. Second Firebrand. Okay, just one late game card, like one more Deathwing. Come on. Maybe a Keymaster. I'm gonna take another refreshing drink, I think. I might actually go to bed before 2 a.m. Never mind. You gotta hang out here for a little while. What a deck. Deck needs some late game, but hopefully we can find things we need from Ruined Orb, and these should carry us to some early game, like kind of just steamrolls, I think. Red's deck is huge. Hey, Mott, how was the stream? Actual Spell Mage, this would have been a great Yogg-Saron deck, that's all I'm saying. I'm gonna set it to 7. I think this deck could go 7. So Llama, you should put everything on no, right? That's how your system works? So thirsty. Consider yourself Nocturnal. Go late game, but it's heavier than it looks with the Discovers? Yeah. I think so. I think this deck is better than the last one. Where'd this mix? Yeah. Let's here. Let's go here. Find something we haven't heard. I'll just put these on shuffle. This will probably work. If I play this and ping one, I think that's probably okay, right? Pilot this to 9 and 10. I hope so. 9 or 10. Averaged 8 playing League, so I'll call it a success. 8 kills or 8 wins? This one should at least be more fun to play than the last one too, where you're getting to discover some stuff. Views. Oh yeah? Nice. I don't know if I would average 8 playing League. I worry about things like that. I don't know, I got a lot of cheap spells. I think I'll get one somewhere. Decent amount of spells. Those refreshing drinks are looking tasty. I'm so thirsty right now, I don't know. It's been so hot here. That guy's got a big butt. Maybe we won't die. Maybe. It's not a big deal. I'll no boy this one to pay back some of what I took earlier. That's very kind of you. That's very considerate of you. What do I think of Deck of Lunacy? I think it's a cool card. I'm a little surprised that it took this long for it to be as good as it is. I think it needs to be nerfed, but I think it's a cool card, and I think it's a cool idea that somebody kind of broke the meta with it. I don't know who first played it. I saw Dog playing it. I don't know if he popularized the deck, but I think it's a card that needs to be nerfed, but it is a cool concept. It should cost more than 2, probably. You're the wisest person I know. Do I stay up all night or go to bed right now? Those are the only options. Oh, then for sure stay up all night, Mott. Come on. All night long. Beardy. All night. What do I think of Inquisitor? Which one? The 8 mana, well, the 8 mana Demon Hunter card? That card is dumb. Poorly designed. Too powerful. They had to change the meta so that there were more spells. Yeah, maybe just like more and better spells came in or something. I could see that, but I think that it'll be a good nerf when it happens, and I can't imagine that it doesn't happen. More spells for the class of various or specific costs. Yeah, I just wonder if somebody had played Deck of Lunacy 2 months ago, how strong would the deck have been? What kind of spells would you be getting? I don't even know what was in standard, like, to have been pulled, and maybe it would have been too bad of a pool to be viable, but I don't know what the hell that is. When I play something, it gives him like a taunt or something like that. What that is? I was streaming and none of you were there. I wasn't there. I was asleep or streaming. I fell asleep. Like, I actually rushed today. I was walking home from getting food at like 9 o'clock, and I was like, fuck, it's hot as shit. I gotta jump in the shower before the stream. So I did that. I'm fairly certain I give him a taunt if I play this, so I'm just not going to. You could've gave me your love. You talking to me or the chat? Chat should've. I'm a lifetime Mott sub. I'm a Mott. I got my 2 favorite. But Mott, thanks for thinking of me. And I'll stop in. Was my mom there? She was probably lurking. That'd make Mott a Redbeard Dom. Oh, no. Oh, yuck. No, thank you. I stream too late for your mom. Yeah, she does go to bed. She doesn't really watch the start of my stream either. My mom goes to bed at like 8 or 9, my time. I think she tries to actively avoid, Oh, fuck. Did I use that? I could just double trade, right? Just, I really... Okay, let's double trade first. Oh, you know what? Let's do this first. It's party time now. I lived at home till I was 25. In California, it's a lot... I think it's a lot more normal for people to live at home for a long time. It's so expensive. Housing here is so expensive. I can't remember how old I was when I moved out, but I was in my early 20s, but I don't think there's anything wrong with living at home. I would have rather lived with my mom and dad than some of the ladies I dated after that. Cali is expensive. I live in San Luis Obispo and it's $1,000 a month. Yeah, you can't get a one bedroom in the valley, probably less than 1,800 maybe. It's horrible. $14 months. 4 people sub to my channel. I will stay up all night. Mod, I can't sub twice. That's not fair. I'm already subbed. Do I count? Do I count in the list? Oh my god, so many people bet yes on this deck. I would have bet no just for the odds. One bedroom is 2K? Good lord. No, you don't count. Boom, Llama gifted a sub to Gladdy. Oh, I thought he was... Give me farts. Okay, here. Does that help? Let me know if those go through. I paid $2,800 for my mortgage on a 2-bedroom in DC. Oi, oi, oi. Irvine has great food. Some places in Irvine have great food. I didn't get any. Alright, well, I don't have the ability to actually give out parts. But thank you for the gifted sub. I'm going to eBay real quick so I could write a review for that person that sent me the Pokemon packs. More actions. Wait, why can't I leave feedback? You won this auction, I know. Alright, I'll keep the ruined orb. Leave feedback. Positive. I'm always scared I'm gonna accidentally leave bad feedback on an eBay page and they're gonna get mad at me. I missed Pokemon cards because I was watching TV shows. Can you give me a quick highlight reel? I put them in my binder. No, I can't. I'm sorry, I'll take a picture, I'll put them in the Discord. We didn't get anything super cool, but that's kind of normal, right? The hell is that card? Add a copy to your hand, what the hell? Ever watch post on 3? I could have mulled the Ruined Orb. I forgot how strong our 3s were. Maybe I should be ditching those. Probably just hard mull for watch post or the 3-drop. It's just eBay, not the Duck Emporium. What the hell did you just say to me? It's dumb? Maybe. take the Evo. Sorry, but it didn't work. Maybe I'll be up early, and I love you. Mobbot, get some rest. I love you too. I don't know if I've ever got 4 people to sub to me while I wasn't streaming myself, so don't feel too bad about it or anything. If that does start working, let me know. I give you like 100. What are you talking about? Not when I'm not streaming. I meant like, you know, because you almost got 4. But like I've never, when I'm not streaming, I've never got 4. But yeah, I mean, I get buried in support from guys like you and Statman and Cosmic Weenie. Whoa, he shuffled him in. Just an old school Hearthstone tip about Arena. Don't ever draft this card. That's the first tip. And if you do, don't ever shuffle them into your deck. So you didn't want the first one. You definitely don't want 3 more of them in your deck. Unless you've got like 10 Jade cards, in which case it maybe could make sense. I pay red in Trident layers. I'm trying to give you a bunch of subs. Oh, I appreciate that. It was the rest of chat that let us down, Mont. But not Cheap Tallboy. He subbed. He's good. Am I proud of you? Yeah, of course. Whoa, wait, what? Oh my god, he's shuffling them in again? Why? I think this guy's hopefully gonna learn a lesson about Hearthstone from this game. Hopefully. Try to be back early. We'll see if I'm on, Mod. I might end early. Probably not, but you never know. You never know what this wretched life gets gonna get up to. Yeah, we'll get cards. I guess I'll do it this way. We keep extra health on the 3/5. It has lower base health, so I think it's probably okay. No scorpions and whatnot. Maybe he has 2 refreshing waters in his hand. Draw them all. That would be sick, actually, huh? I mean, who knows? Maybe he, yeah, nourishes and drops a bunch of jades. You get 10 jade cards if you shuffle them into your deck. Yeah, apparently so. We'll see how that works out for him. My guess, not great. We've got about 100 cards. This guy doesn't. But he's got a 1/1. So let the pain train begin. We're looking for lethal. Evo gives snap freeze. Other garbage. When opponent's full health, 3 fireballs, right? Right? You're right. You're right, Davey. Also, hey, Davey, did you see our pack opening? We didn't get any hot shit, but we got some shit. That was fun. Wait, I don't even have space. I guess I ping this guy. Never offers lethal? Is that what the flavor text says? Oh, I love this song. I just got to the room in Tampa. Oh yeah. What did I forget? Are you? You might have said. Are you visiting family or? That Jade Idol. Hey, they're coming, man. The Jades are coming. Oh, God. Please just don't kill him. I'm sorry. I had to get out of that one. For his sake. I want to see how big his Jades get. I'm so sorry. I didn't even see that. I didn't even know I had lethal. Trying to figure out how to drop as many cards. Just pass my turn and let him do his thing. Alright, we'll take 2 wins, though. Alright, after this game, I gotta go get, I gotta get more water. Bum, 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 bum. He might have even got it at 3-3. That's not good. Yum Pickles. What up, Yum? I'm gonna ditch it all. I'm gonna try to pick up our good threes. That's one of them. I'm flabbergasted the Druid lost. I'm not. Those Jades ain't the ticket. Nor are these. I guess we have a 2, a 3, sort of a 4. I'll send pictures. Oh yeah, you said, didn't you say WrestleMania? I think you said WrestleMania. That Druid was 1-0, someone lost to that? Maybe he's got, you know, a Nourish and he shuffled them all in and then drew a bunch of cards and he's like, this is it, you know? Maybe he felt like he broke the meta. I gotta say, Redbeard is sexy. Thanks, Full Depth. You're pretty wonderful yourself. Maybe he has 4 Ayas, possible. A man could have 4 Ayas. There's an unfair turn. He knows we've got the the spells. Constructed. Yeah, this feels like a constructed game. I take the mask, actually. This guy's getting hurt badly. He has 4 spells. This is constructed. Hey, Hawk. Thanks for the follow, Hawk man. Hope you're having a good time. How many followers did we get so far? Do we have enough or not enough? Oh, we definitely need like 20 more, 30. Gotta keep working. Hmm. I could go for lethal. I only need 1 damage. Guess that's probably worth it, right? Did I didn't have lethal, right? I didn't have enough to do all the stuff. Could have looked with evocation, but we'll be able to look the rest of the game if we want. More mana, less cards in hand. And probably Mask gets us there. Can I do a warrior run? I like warrior. We could do warrior if we get one offered. Right now, I think I'd probably take Demon Hunter, Priest, Warrior pretty highly. Those are probably the 3 best. I've been having a lot of fun with Shaman. We had I think the 7-win Shaman yesterday. I like trying to force Murloc stuff. To live ever. Okay, oh fuck, I should go for water. Alright, let me get water. I'm gonna queue up though. Poor guy dying to Spell Mage. That was pretty nasty. That was like a Spell Mage deck, but we got to put 2 Firebrands in our deck as well. I ditch one of them. Keep them both. I went on a Tinder date a couple years ago, met this girl for drinks. She's 6'2", was such a trip. Was she kind though? Most important. You guys watch Zeddy? I do watch Zeddy sometimes. I haven't been watching as much Zeddy. Just kind of like, will sometimes watch. Redbeard stream sniping. I am priest. Well, don't watch the game. That would not be good. You will get a computer virus. You should have gone with her to Holland. Could have been cool. You better concede. No, you better concede. How dare you? You're watching a damn game. I'm here trying to make a damn living. Guess I could bump and ping this turd. He's annoying me. Maybe maybe that was wrong. It only takes so much of his stream. Love his YouTube. Yeah, people are different on YouTube sometimes. It's awkward. Could just throw this out. Really want to play that next turn though. I'm gonna just hold him. I'm sure they'll be good later, right? Maybe even next turn. How are you? Hey Gary, I'm alright. Doesn't really matter how we do it, right? Guess this looks safer. And try to stick it. That secret? I like that secret a lot. We just play Shervara here? Yes. I don't know. If I play this and this, Don't clear. He might get the rigged fair. We might not get the rigged fair off anyway. Girls like tall dudes. Some do, yeah. And keep the Shavara, which is cool. And then he's kind of in trouble, right? And knees are perfect, but I need my elbow replaced. Sounds. Wait, why do you need your elbow replaced? What if that had been mirror? Oh. Hmm. Start with that. Another rigged fair game's kind of cool. Probably do it, but not this turn. I'm just gonna clear this dope. We'll deal with that next turn, I think. Can I find this butt school? Sign me up. Friend has had big butts since butt school. Reached his spurt early. I don't want to hear about butt spots butt spurt. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Okay. Ooh, so close. Um, Blizzard printed Pot of Greed. Actual spell mage. That would have been sick if we got one more. Wait, I took Deck of Lunacy. Oh crap, I thought that was evocation. Oh crap. We only have 2 spells left, 3 spells in our deck. Oh fuck. And he started countering me. Oh fuck. I thought I took evocation. Shit. God damn it. That was an error on my part. Ooh, 2 big time racketeers? Should have chosen to 1-1 for the memes. That, yeah, you're right. Okay, that was an easy one. That was kind of stupid. Hey, musician food guy, thanks for the 100 bits. Thank you so much. Very kind of you. Hunter, shaman, or warrior? What am I playing right now? I'll probably do that. There's no way that guy who said was sniping was actually the other player. Maybe he was. No way this doesn't go 12. There's definitely a way. Our opponents play good cards. Mistreat us badly. Nah, JK Redbeard. I did. You lying sack of crap. Mistreat us badly isn't that a good thing? No. This is no longer Redbeard stream. This now belongs to Judge. Did Judge raid us? Oh crap. A poltergeist and 14 goss flowers? Was that bad? I was, you get one shiny out of 3, right? I mean, not guaranteed, but those are kind of like the odds. Not the best shiny, but not the worst. What are you sipping right now? Iced tea? It's water with caffeine powder. But his fans have. Well, that's good. They're good people, I think. I have a 3-0 going, Brian. Good luck, man. Good luck. I don't know where our OP 3 drops are, but maybe next turn. Looks tasty. It's fruit punch flavored. It's not bad. Playing EU. This is NA. It's a very good deck. Nice. Hopefully you make it to 12 wins, like your favorite man streamer Redbeard. Maybe next turn. Oasis Secret is a 3 drop. That's true. It's really good, but I don't have anything he can even attack into. My Demon Hunter just went 12. Congrats. My Demon Hunters have been going like 12 or 7 mostly, which is good. Hello, hello, hello. Hello. This is okay, right? Or no? So we ping, bump, trade. Oh, we don't even have to coin, right? We play this. Ping, trade, yeah. Nice. Kidding, I like Judge, he's cool. He's cool. Judge is a good guy. Judge needs to make me a mod, I'm free advertisement. Yeah, that'd be good. You should tell him. You had Redbeard's whole chat babbling about him for 6 minutes, which is cool. Combustion placement. See combustions here? I'll eat my shoe. Live on stream. Think about it. But you're right. We should have put the 5-5, 3-5 in the middle. This is actually better against Kona Cold, though. Turn it up. We can bump ping. That's not very good. Just free kill there. The problem is, like, this just doesn't do much. If I don't get spells, this sucks. But what if I do get spells? Shit. Is there a function so chat can draft you a deck? We don't usually do too many chat drafts. We've done them for some charity goals and some special events and stuff. But in general, I think the chat drafts just take a really long time. And chat mostly just drafts the same things that I would have drafted. A dear friend of mine, who will be remained nameless, suggested to Dreads that he do chat draft once, and we've been regretting it ever since. Chat drafts are really slow? Yeah. I'm running my first charity event next week. That should be fun. Doing a car wash to raise money for Sexual Assault Awareness Month. Nice. Maybe I'll swing the streamer Lambo by. That could be fun. Might be in the shop though, we'll see. which case can I just walk through, have you guys spray me down with a hose? Drive it up to Portland. I can make it up there in a small amount of time because of how fast it goes. 125 on the streamer Autobahn, where there are no rules and there are no laws. On the streamer Autobahn. Should I do one, I kind of can't leave that up, you know? I don't know. Who needs laws? Nobody, not me. Still be a streamer if it wasn't for this damn gambling addiction. How many farts you up to, Llama? It's time to rebuild your fart empire. Time is now. When did Conjures get unnerved? Recently. This most recent, round of shit. Mm-hmm. You know, I don't think I want to ditch either of those. I could ping there. Play those. I guess I could just play this. I could give that rush and draw a card, but I think we really need to draw a card right now. Last month on the 25th? Okay, so like, what, 2.5, 3 weeks ago? I'm at 60 farts, baby. This is where the empire starts. Dude, you're about to go fart crazy. That is becoming horny. I mean, we always were. Where's Queenie? Speaking of this horny chat, where's Queenie? Somebody needs to get out the bonk sticks. I'm with you. We live to bonk. Just ping. He's kind of just gotta do stuff, right? Sorry, I got the hots for some people in chat. They are now friend zoned. Wait, why'd they get friend zoned? Ba 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 ba. Should have added a decent neutral card that heals. Kinda hate when there's like a Shroom Brewer. Then it just feels like Warlocks always have them. Warlock has extra healing, it always feels annoying. Demon Hunters have extra healing. I think Shroom Brewer, though, would be a good core set style card. Pretty good body. Heal 4 is nice. 2-4 is one. Oh yeah, there you go. I need to sleep, but I bet 30k on 7. If I leave, will I get my winnings? Yeah, but you have to leave your computer on and keep it mining for bitcoins. Yeah, you'll get them even if you just leave. Lost a total of 10 health in 5 games. Is that so? It's not a lot. Solarion. Man, the pool of spell damage really sucks, by the way. You love when you don't even have to mold. I could have molded that stupid primordial studies. But yes, I do like that. I thought I would get a Solarion, you know? Can do these two. Kill it. I think I'll just give him this if he wants it, or if he can take it. Kartoot wasn't OP though. Kartoot was a pretty bad arena card, I felt. Cat liked Kartoot, but I think he was a bit of a toot, if you know what I mean. They're both so good, but we don't have a lot of late game, and this card is really good. I'm gonna take it. I don't know if that's right or not. It's Pally, I'd take Devolve. I could see it. I want this. I don't want that. I want this. That card there might be the most commonly misplayed card. So maybe maybe he'll misplay. I think he misplayed. Maybe. Oh, I guess. Yeah, I think he misplayed. Right? Maybe not. We'll just play that, I guess. I don't know. I guess next turn we can play all of that. And then that. I think he did because of what our secret was. Yeah, it kind of makes sense. It's hard to play around all the secrets perfectly, right? So should I kill that one? Should I just play those two and kill that one? Probably not, right? So I'll just kill the bigger guy. Explosive Rune and Rigged Fair are the dumbest secrets, not balanced at all. You don't think they're balanced? I think a lot of people don't even think Rigged Fair game is good. It doesn't have a super high played win rate. Explosive Runes was kind of easy to play around too. I don't know, I like them both actually. They're both cool. That was a mistake. Rigged Fair is really good. Yeah, I think it's great. We're lucky. Can't play my power. I guess I could have traded the 1/1 off because I might not have board space, right? So it probably it made more sense. The last run we went 5-3. Deck felt very lucky to be 5-0, and then we lost all three, but we actually were close to winning 2 of them. That kind of felt bad. Draw and Mage is just perfect. Yeah, it's very good. Um, Secret Mage is Cancer and Wild. Is that still a deck? I'm not even gonna keep that. I want my 3s. Or the Vile Fiend. Winning Morshawn in Oasis is just unbeatable. Oh yeah. Yeah. Oasis is the best secret printed for Mage. Let's see that. I play Rizaka's Priest in Wild because I love that deck when it was in Standard. I like that one a lot myself. Should I play this? If I play this, I can play that though, right? With something, or I guess I could play both of those. Actually, you know what? Maybe I should have done the other thing. I guess I could just bump ping there. A late night stream watching used to be a guy whose name rhymes with drip. Then I switched to you because you were way better to listen to. Keep it up. Hey, thanks, man. I like Crip myself, but I like me more than Crip. But if I was Crip, I would probably prefer Crip. But I appreciate that you guys like it here and we're able to find this place. You know, it's weird. You kind of get lost in the day-to-day sometimes as a streamer, at least I do. Days and time kind of just blends together. Just new people find your stream and hopefully more new people find it than old people leave. But you have old people that just don't show up anymore, and hopefully the number goes up and you can get enough support, or you can establish yourself enough that maybe you could. I mean, I'm still kind of apprehensive that I'll be able to do this forever, but I'm hopeful that every day I get to do this and not have to go out and find a job. It's, you know, it's way more rewarding than anything I've ever done. Bad sweeping strike placement. No, I put good sweeping strike placement. Oh no, I didn't. You're right. Shit, I was trying to put it in a good sweeping strike placement actually. What if he has maybe you're right. I'm a titty streamer. I don't think people want to see my breasts. Thankfully. You know, as I always say, there's a lot of streams. You go into just chatting, you can find about 150 channels of hot people with their boobs out or handsome gentlemen who have no viewership. Most of the time, that doesn't seem to be much of a recipe for success. Shoot. One. Trade. Or bump. I do want to kill this. My only way to do it. Alright, sweeping strikes, they say. Wait, now is this good sweeping strikes positioning? I guess it doesn't matter now. Alez hasn't been here since DMX passed. Do you think they could be the same person? Alez was here yesterday. Alez is usually coming around like 3 or 4 a.m. more these days. I think he's been sleeping until like 11 or noon his time. What a life. Work sucks. Every day I wake up dreading going into the office and staring at spreadsheets for 13 hours a day. I didn't ever work in a traditional office setting, but I did work a traditional job, and I dreaded going into work every day for a long time. Especially towards the end, when I worked at the worst Target store that I worked at. That is when I really dreaded going in. Like every second of being at work was awful. Being at home and knowing I worked there was awful. Man, I should stream more. I should be more appreciative of you guys. I should put in more time streaming. It's just so I could maybe never have to do that again. You could always make fans only. What for what purpose? Probably the best arena streamer out there. I definitely value when you draft and explain all the choices. Hey, cool. What was I doing there? Draft Chubby. Holy shit. A lot. I'm assuming those are all fives. 5505 5,505 bits. Holy shit. All right. I'm all right. I'll keep streaming. I won't go back to work for Target. When I left Target, I was an ETL, which meant I was salary, and I didn't do any work really, which I probably should have done some, but I didn't really do any work. But I was responsible for a lot of people who were supposed to do a lot of work. I was kind of like the assistant store manager, sort of. But my boss didn't do anything either. I just had to like he was barely ever at this, you know, barely ever did anything. He'd just go on vacation, and if we got in trouble, then I'd get a message from him like, hey, you know, his boss came in and was pissed, and I'd be like, oh, fuck me. Or he'd get a message like, hey, you know, said things look good, I'd be like, oh, thank God. Leave me alone. You stream 7 days a week? My last day off was in August 2020. So I don't know exactly what my schedule is, but it does seem to be, I've streamed more Hearthstone than anybody since I started streaming. Anybody in the world. So, I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing. Job at Target sounded hilariously depressing. Oh, for sure. Now, you have to factor in that I was hilarious and depressed, and still am. So I can make many things sound hilarious and depressing. For the Pokemon card collection, maybe we'll put that one towards electricity. I'm not sure. We'll count up the support at the end of the month and see if we can afford some Pokemon cards. What are you thinking? You thinking me? Don't thank me. I didn't want this to happen. I certainly didn't want that result. VJB with the Prime. Thanks so much, man. And where's Dark Chubb? Dark Chubb, man. He just drops the giant amount of bits and then I have never hear from him again. But thank you, man. Yeah, Pavlov, we're competing in Cosmic's event, which from my understanding, what we're mostly doing is just drafting and we're trying to get as many wins out of the first 3 runs that we submit. So until you get 9 losses, and I think you can retire decks, but I'm just not retiring them. I'm just going to try to get as many wins as I can in 3 runs. And then I think, depending on how many people enter, and I think it's open to everybody. Correct me if I'm wrong. I believe it's open to everybody. And depending on how many people enter, you got to get 27 wins. So you got to get a 9-win average. But I'm assuming it'll probably not that many people will do that, and X amount of people will qualify for like the second round based off of it. Good luck. Thanks, man. I just think it's cool because Cosmic's putting it on, and he's a really nice guy, and he's been supportive of the community. So I wanted to help out and at least participate, and also, it's still fun to play, and it's nice to have a little bit of extra juice. All kind of bad, huh? Take a 50-50 here. If we hit the 4-5, it's really good. If we don't, well, it's just another instance of RNG we lose. Sometimes you lose. Sometimes you win. I'm here, my guy. More bets to come in the future. I tend to support the talent generously. Whoa, God. Is that me? Are you saying I need to get more talented at Arena? Good Lord. I better start studying. I better start watching Judge. But VJB, I appreciate the Prime. We don't have some of the crazy hypers here, but I'm going to throw a hype for both of those. I think usually Gesticulate or Queenie will help carry me through these things. But thank you both. I could freeze it forever. I'm going to just take Rigged. Problem is he might think it's the thing that gives me the Elemental, in which case he'll be incentivized to go. You should have more pirate emotes. It suits you. How many do I have right now? 0? Hitting with my magic will tear you apart, Red. Okay. Well, what if I lose, though? I can't then. Never Lunacy. I took Lunacy last game on accident. Shit. Can I trade here? I don't want to just go face. Well, that sucked. Stop the death rattle. The 3-1? I could have killed the 3-1. But what I was hoping was I'd hit here once. I could save the freeze. I could shoot there. And then I could just freeze this again next turn. Didn't work out that way. Polly no longer? No Polly. I'm out after this game. Hey, Statman, I want to say thanks again as well. I appreciate you hanging out and putting up with me. You have the 2-5? Oh, gotcha. Oh, yeah. You're right, to stop that. I kind of like freezing, but if I had been able to just kill that with the Ruined Orb, this would be a 2-1. I guess he still tags 1, but he's at 20. I might have been able to just push lethal still. Still think you can close it out? I think so too. I know it, you know, I'm not always the easiest guy to get along with, Statman. You know, me being so aggressive. Did you hear my joke about Dreads' chat drafts earlier? I tried to make a joke. I don't know if you were here. All right, so I don't have enough. I guess I should, no. It was about, people were asking me to chat draft, and I told them that a friend of mine once suggested Dreads' chat draft, and we've been regretting it ever since. That friend, what was you? What do we got here? 6, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Depending on what we find, we are kind of close. I think we probably do just capitalize on this. Problem is, I know exactly where to go. That was me. That's okay. It was fun. I guess I could shoot here, right? Pretty good. Combustion could be good. Can't cast Flame Strike, but it could be good for next turn. If I can get a spell. Problem is, it's just, if I don't get one, it's so problematic. I'm just gonna shoot here. Wait, why did I do that? I don't know if that, I don't know, I ran out of time. Fireball's lethal, was it? Sorry, I think we're gonna be alright. Sorry, that wasn't the best turn. It's talking about Dreads causing a boomer. My plays like Dreads too. It's a curse. Also, Jane, good to see ya. How's Arena going? Pretty good. We started with a 5, which ain't too shabby. The curse of Dreads. Make fun of Dreads and boom, Sway Bay. Sway Bay, I know that lady. She's a kind-hearted streamer, Hearthstone streamer lady. Oh, good lord. Welcome, everybody. If you've got any mods, we could shout her out. That could be wonderful. If Mana Worm is not in standard, Worm Reaver should not be either. Why does a standard card summon a wild card? Hello, Swaybe. Red, oi oi oi. Chuck, welcome. Terry. Mods. Alright, you know what? I'm gonna shout out Swaybe. I'm not really sure if I know how to. We'll try to do what Jane did. Alright, go check her out. You know, I'm not sure if I'm following Swaybe anymore. Don't judge me. I think my computer electrified. I'm following again. I'm not a fool. I'm no fool. I'm following. I've seen Swaybe stream and I can speak. There, though it is great. I think Battlegrounds constructed. Unfortunately, not Arena, but not everybody likes to punish themselves so mercilessly. That's non-mod chatter. I'm here for you. Thank you, Jane. VIPs are more important than mods. Mods have to do work. Mods are having the weekend off, apparently. I'm on my own. Rue Exel. Rue, it's great to have you here. Hit him with the emote. Is it time? How about this? Thank you. Cosmic Watch. Come on, one more. One more. Watch him add you. I know we're only halfway there, but this feels like a 12. I hope. 7's great. 7 feels better than 5. Remember, he was the guy that thanked me when he won his brawl, like his 1 in 5 or whatever, so. He was no Sway Bay fan, that's for sure. With a bad attitude like that. Only the purest of hearts support Sway Bay. My opinion. I'm gonna post the first run. How do I, pictures? Screenshots. I think I took a screenshot, right? Sorta? Let me make sure there's no pornography in this shot I'm uploading. Cosmic will get mad at me if I upload the pornography to the wrong section. Okay. Against a Demon Hunter, I don't want to get cute and pitch my 3. You're so nice. How's your night? It's been great. I don't know what happened. People were supporting the stream. I had Statman here. I had a bunch of people chatting. What has 4 wheels and flies? A garbage truck. What has 4 legs and ticks? How about that? How do I turn the sounds back up? You guys are on, you're off of probation. A walking clock. Last game. Hey, you said last game last time. I'm happy to have you here for an extra game, my friend. I'm gonna play that. I don't care if he's spending 1 mana, really. A grandfather clock. A walking clock. I want to see Red twerk. There is a clip of me twerking somewhere. I would advise against watching it. A walking clock. I'd wager he has some kind of walking clock under that box. I like The Simpsons. It's pretty good. Mr. Redbeard, Mr. Redbeard, yes? I hope you don't mind that I made Dreads put this in his channel too. I don't mind at all. Bert is the one that requested it here. I don't know what I was doing. Gotta check YouTube. I don't know where it is, thankfully. Come on. That's not it. Okay. I don't know about that. We get our Divine Shield, we get a 3-1 down. I just feel like these kind of shitters get worse as you get closer to cycle. Let's just make a little, like we can go 4-2 next turn. Looks like, okay, that's not too bad. It's bad, but certainly be worse. It's nice. We have some card draw, though. I'm an old boy, still. That could go 12-0. It could. Have a good stream. I'm gonna go to sleep. Okay, music and food. Thanks for hanging. Thanks for the 100 bits earlier. Did you follow Sway Bay already or no? Because if not, shame on you. Zelda probably followed Sway Bay already, though. He's no fool. Darn it. That ain't it. You're gonna run into a stupid busted Demon Hunter at 10 or 11. Or 7? Maybe? Perhaps? Hum. I don't know. I don't want to hold it. He might not have any juice right now. 5 cards. Who's Swaybe? Kind-hearted, beautiful woman, plays Hearthstone. I'm gonna look at the VOD because I actually don't know if Sway was playing Battlegrounds or Constructed. There's Swaybe. Let's see. Looks like Battlegrounds. I know some of you sickos like Battlegrounds. I like Battlegrounds too, personally. Go 4 or 5. Okay. Good night. Hey, Statman, thanks again. I'm glad we got an extra half game out of Statman. Statman, you gonna be here tomorrow or no? Is that wife night? Playing Battlegrounds? Battlegrounds is cool. I like Battlegrounds. Cycle, game over. Cycle, suck my... Nah, we'll be okay. We just get spell power, right? And then play this. I don't know how. We have a primordial study, so I get skeleton. Hey, Red, Alex, welcome back. But yeah, you're right. You're right. Cycle good. Redbeard bad. Redbeard's so good. So good. Oh my gosh. Sounds like love making. I didn't lose Battlegrounds as often as Arena. Deep Freeze is my favorite card ever against Demon Hunter. It's one of my favorite cards against Warrior. It feels like once you put it down against a Warrior, they can't do nothing. Suggesting people to suck on morning before my cappuccino is giving me some vibes. Oh my god. Isn't that the same as Demon Hunter? Like, what, Inquisitor? That's true. But Demon Hunter feels like it's got, I don't know. Maybe you're right. Guess it's equally, can be equally good. I think you could keep all 3 of these. I don't want to. Not against a Paladin. And not with as many good 2s and 3s as we have. I really just want that Watch Post or that Firebrand or the Vile Fiend on 2. Someone bet a lot on yes. Oh my god, we got 608,000. Good lord. That's a lot. That's a lot of juice. They're more reliant on their hero power than warriors are on weapons. Definitely in this meta. Definitely. Just felt like in past metas, some of my warrior decks were 5 or 6 weapons, you know. I had 2 Reapers, a Gnarg, a Sword Eater, and a Reaper's Scythe or a Gore Howl or something. Like, could you imagine you spend 7 mana on a Gore Howl? Then that's the thing that gets scooped. If I play that, I'm getting a stupid Sporling. If I play that and ping, I lose that. I'm just gonna drop this. Sporling's actually annoying. Yeah, it stops us from playing the Watch Post, but... How bad is that? Kinda bad. I don't have any spells. I'm gonna take this one. That song, the last one was called She Is Sad, She Is Crying, She Is Mine. Dumb name. This is called Nocturne by Tonebox. It is all off of this album, or this playlist. I'm sorry if you want to check that out. I have 100,000 channel points, only 150k more for a sub. Sinner. I'm gonna raise it up to 300. Needs more. I needs more Redbeard money. Dude, that card is really good, isn't it? I feel like this card's tough to beat. Maybe it's just my perception. Sounded like home. Yeah, that one wasn't home, but anything that sounds like home is good, right? Oh, that's not so bad. I forgot I get that. I really need to hit him a lot. I like, oh god, I dropped my Pokemon cards. I like home a fair amount. You need to jerk off? Was that what that hand motion was? What? Am I doing jerk off hand motion? Just holding my Pokemon cards. Well, we could bump there. Could actually just trade there, huh? See what we roll here. Cards are good. Counterspell could be good. I'm gonna take cards. Don't really need to ping, huh? Do I care about him getting a card? Probably not. Renovation? Hello. Hello. I've changed my mind. Hello. Thanks for the sub, Reno. Johnny, good to see ya. Guy's regretting his Sporling. Yeah, maybe. I think that's the problem with that card. It's like when it's really good for you, man, it just kind of feels like it's also really good for your opponent. I hate Sporling. I just hate that card. Wait, maybe I should have just done that first. I really didn't need much. Oh, fuck. I mean, we should be fine, right? What do I do now? I want this turd off the board. Sup, arena guy? Hey, Doter Nuffy. How are you, man? How's your, what is it, Friday night? I lost track. I called my sister earlier. She got mad at me because she asked me, like, when we could hang out, and I said, I don't know, because I don't know what day it is, and that was like a week ago. And then I asked her what day it was today, and I think she said it was Friday, but I wasn't really listening. And then I said, are we hanging out today? She's like, no. It's 9 o'clock at night. I'm like, oh. Okay. I go out and run my annoying errand now or try to pull it off until after lunch. I would say finish this 12-win arena run, maybe. And then normally just, I would say, just take care of the errand so you don't have to worry about it. I have to do something, and I've been putting it off for like 3 days. It's kind of funny. I won't go into too much of the details, but it's like streamer-related stuff. And I did some, you know, I needed somebody to do something, and I needed to do like a lot more. And anyway, I like, they were like, okay, just do this and this and this. I was like, this is how this whole interaction went. I was like, I don't really want to. And they're like, well, you know, you have to. And I was like, but what if I just do it like a different way? It's a little easier. And they're like, let me see if someone else will allow you to do that. And I was like, okay, thanks. And then like they're like, okay, we've made some exceptions for you, Mr. Redbeard. I was like, okay, cool. I'll just do that tomorrow. I don't want to do it today. It stresses me out, you know. The good news is, I have made some. Seems like they've made some. What's the word? Considerations. I've been keeping track. You've lost 24 health in 9 games? That's disgusting. Wow. That's not a lot. That's crazy. I know the struggle so well. Yeah, you're doing your errands made me think of that. Concessions? Concessions is the word I was thinking of. They've made some concessions for me. But I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it after the stream before I go to bed, so I wake up and I'll know that I don't have to deal with it like in the future. Oh. Man. I just pick up a 2-drop. This game's like... Maybe this will be good. I mean, this can't attack, right? So... I'll take 2 nachos, please. You know, there's something about a fried piece of tortilla. It's really quite nice. Sometimes you make me feel very understood. Hey, that's good to hear. That's a really nice thing to say. Yeah. Sometimes it sucks when you feel like nobody understands you, but there are some of us that specialize in laying in our crumbs all day. Not that I'm not trying to diss anybody, but like I'm not on Instagram like looking cute all the time, you know, like some people. There are normal people lying miserably in their bed. Come on. The world needs more of us. Well, there's probably enough actually, but it's important to know that we're out there. No, that's not right. I certainly hope I get to kill that damn too soon. I can't be miserable in each other's beds. Then we would probably be less miserable. That's the caveat. That's the catch. Okay. Oh man, I could have had quite the start instead of just a pretty good start. Darn, I have a queen bed. Any takers? I have a queen too. I think a full's okay for one person. I really sleep just curled up in like the smallest sliver of the bed anyway. But whenever I'm dating somebody, it's nice to have a queen. Especially if they're like 7 feet tall or whatever. Man, I could really go for drawing cards here. If I pick up a 2, I'm going to be happy to just drop the ally. Unfortunately, I can't get my 5 drop down or my 3 and my 2 because of that damn watch post that he played. Oh well. I'll probably still be miserable. Yeah, I feel you on that. Probably. Hopefully not, though. EU beds are bigger, I've noticed, generally. Do you guys have, like, standardized sizing? I have a Cali King. Too big. Don't feel like... Ooh, I would definitely kill that 3-5. Well, maybe not. Gosh, if we hit a spell, man, that's so good. Guess we could roll for it next turn. Oh, fuck. That's where we have each other. And Redbeard, even if we feel bad, Hydraland, you're the sweetest boy. You and Blitz Freeman and Zelda, you're the 3 sweetest boys. You're the 3 sweeteteers, man. You guys are gonna give me a cavity, you guys are so sweet. I need a bigger house to get an Alaskan King. Is that a real thing? My bedroom is 18 times 12. My Cali King is perfect. I don't know what any of that means. If it's perfect for you, that's good. I'm happy for that. Always here for you and others. Everyone? Hey, you know what, Hydra Lance? I got a special treat for you. Watch this. Okay, this isn't exactly what you want. It's more what I want, but hey, this mix, this mix was kind of cool. Check this one out. Check this out. You base the chat reading voice off the little green alien. Do it in Flintstones. Oh, Mr. Flintstone. I don't know. What did he sound like? I haven't seen that show in 25 years. Did I do a good job or a bad job? Love it. I really do. Alright, I'll play monsters after. Okay. Please bear with me. Could play that. Oh, that's the one I needed to draw from that. Sounds like Stewie Griffin. No, I don't. That's my regular voice. Am I the only person who doesn't like huge beds? No, probably not. When you want to sleep in I don't know. Some people, they like what they like. That's cool. I don't care. I really feel Redbeard will get 12 and oh, I hope so. I'm gonna take the Evo because I don't have any juice here. Those soda emotes look very nice. They look beautiful. So much room for playing Hearthstone on my phone. Why would you need so much room for playing Hearthstone on your phone? I survived the COVID vaccine, but I still feel crummy. The song is called Deep Blue by The Midnight. Excuse me? I'll link it for you though. I feel like a lot of people really like The Midnight. So many people like The Midnight. I think that's cool, because I like them too. Steamrolling. Yeah, somebody, I think Darth Chubb said we took 24 damage, and we didn't take any damage that game, did we? Maybe we healed? Why is this Exo dominant? 2 Firebrands, 2 Watch Posts, 2 Ruined Orbs, a Deathwing that we haven't had to use. Did I did post one of those. Crazy, because besides Morshons and Firebrands, those Refreshing Waters have been insane. Refreshing Waters have been good, yeah. Oh, we have 3 Ruined Orbs. Really good 3s too, right? I mean, outside of just Watch Posts, right? We have these 2 Sunwells, Oasis Allies, pretty hot. Like we coin Watch Post and then Ally, and they kind of have to go into the Watch Post, so coin Watch Post into Watch Post. You jarring into your card quality for free? Yeah, that's been good. I don't think we want the volcanic. We should have control of the board, or we got a whole nother problem. Deck is so good you threw away Sneaky in the mulligan. I kind of want to play this one. But I just feel like if we're going to coin 3s, we don't really want the Sneaky so much. I'd rather hit a 4. You have other job? No, this is it. So if you enjoy the stream, please consider hitting the follow button. It helps me out a lot. Have a favorite pickup line? I don't use any pickup line. I just, if somebody's like nice and they think I'm nice, I think they think I'm nice, I'll say like, hey, do you want to go out sometime? And sometimes they say yes, and other times they say like no. And I'm like, oh yeah, I understand. Yeah, I don't blame. Do something, go to Blizzard or something, because you have been doing so well this run. What did you bribe them with? I told them I was friends with Hydrolance, and they said, you know what? We're gonna up your RNG to Dexter level. Straightforward. Yeah, I don't really do lines or anything. I don't think I'm handsome enough for a dumb line to work like that. Board state sums up this meta. You know what's funny is I very rarely have seen many board states like this. I feel like most games don't actually play out this way in my experience. If the woman holds me down and kisses me, I figure she just wants to be good friends. Everybody wants friends. I sure hope he plays some stuff for me here. Okay. Now, do I kill the 3/5? I kind of have to, right? I want to kill that damn 2/4, but I have to bump ping? That feels like terrible. If I ping, I don't play this. Maybe that's wrong. If I could, that damn watchtower, if it wasn't causing all my cards to cost more. Scared because of Hysteria? I mean, if he Hysteria's now, it's whatever. He's gonna lose his 2 guys too. Community's overreaction to the meta. I mean, some games do play out this way. I've had maybe a game or 2 like this before. And obviously, some games where it's just your opponent's watch post or your watch post singularly winning the game. This is actually kind of an anomaly where they're kind of playing each other to a kind of interesting stalemate somewhat. Where does Oasis trigger on Hysteria? I think so. See, I'm lost again. I want to kill that damn 4/5. I guess I bop here. I don't want to keep spitting shit out. I guess part of the problem is if I do this and this, I probably don't even clear that. So maybe I play just that? No. Play that and that? No. You do that and hope to hit there 3 or 4 times. Maybe that's worth trying. Does put a lot of damage on his board and does give us the opportunity to potentially kill something. We didn't get what we wanted though. I feel like Hysteria shouldn't work on minions that say can't attack. Like if you force a disabled person to can't walk to walk, it's not gonna work. It would get so hard to keep track of that stuff, I feel. Where you're like, so many other type of cards work. I guess if they were consistent from the start and none of them had ever been able to, you know, ramming speed or, I don't know, super collider, if none of those effects had ever been able to, then yeah, it would have been easier to, like, internalize. Oh, we should join in on the miserable crumb laying while you're here. Uh-oh. That's not a good name, the person that followed. I'm not gonna read it out loud. Shame on them. You ever seen a big penguin? Not that it matters, but it's a good icebreaker. And if they don't get the joke, you leave immediately. I think I would be more inclined to stay if they didn't like that joke. Like the firebrand? Yeah, it's just like everything else is a free trade, right? Free trade, free trade. And then you at least have that, but you're kind of in a bad spot no matter what there. If I play this and rush it, I'm gonna lose my guy regardless. None of this is what I want. Want to hold this for that, but that's 2 turns away. It's not a very good combustion. could combust. One bump trade. I mean, that's a full clear. Is that good? But thanks so much, Keith. 25 months. Good lord. Keith, have you been playing any arena? Have you been watching any arena other than today? Neely, good to see you. I really don't know what to do here, by the way. Just stalling because I'm scared and confused. Play the game. I'm playing it, follower. Just relax. Just don't combust all three. Really? I don't know. Still got a, what, a 3-4? You can just free trade. Watch you every day. Was this, you're enjoying today? I hope. Okay, hold on. Monsters. Midnight. From a man fart dragon. We're sitting through that other, 3, 4, 5, 6. What are our cards? What are we looking for? Conjurer, Springwater, Ruined Orbs. Just a few runs. Started playing Arena again this past week. No more fish game. 7-7-3. I'm 3-1 now. Probably going infinite this one. Got back from my hairdressers. It looks awful. I didn't listen to me at all and charged me a fortune. So now I'm gonna have to somehow make this atrocity work until it grows out for the next 5 months. It probably looks great. That would be my guess. Just playing the odds. You know my opinion. Pretty lady looks good, as Redbeard says. Should I just play this? It feels like underwhelming. Hate this turn. 3+ rush? Ah, I just love I guess, because we could ping this next turn. Yeah, maybe that was better. This thing can't die right now. I don't have any spells, so. Rush the 3? Yeah. Being able to rush the Tarajo is nice, too. It's large. I guess we could rush the 3 this turn. I need some of my infinite spells. I basically look like Lord Farquaad. I don't know who that is. I'm gonna look him up. Lord Farquaad. You know? Okay. So, can I play that? Alright, I'll do that now. Fine. The Shrek guy. I've never seen Shrek, but he kind of looks a little silly. I doubt it looks like that. Just post a picture on the Instagram and let me look at it, please, and then I'll let you know if you look like Lord Farquaad. How about this? If you do look like Lord Farquaad, I'll tell you. Think I have an Instagram? I don't know. What is Instagram? I ain't that hip. I don't really know what the kids are into these days. Should I just play this? Probably not. Never seen Shrek, that's perfectly acceptable. Don't yell at me. Never heard of anyone not seeing Shrek. Forgive me, please, chat. Oh dear, that's a bad name. Hamikadzin. I don't know if that's a bad word, but I will thank them for following more than the other person. Okay, just draw a terrible card here. We've been doing a good job drawing terrible cards so far. One thing I learned, that if you're in a swamp, an all-star by Smash Mars starts playing Run Away. Is that a good song? Can't decide if I hate it or not. Not good. Need your water, I do. Dream's not great for us here. He has so many cards. So what happened this game? We didn't draw any Ruined Orbs, Spring Waters, or Conjures. That's basically it, right? Do I have to trade? I do, right? I mean, he just eats that. Good morning. Maybe the dream. Maybe he dreams your Deathwing. I don't think that's actually good for us. I think his dragon's better. I think so too. I think looking like a loss. It feels that way, but that's okay. I'd rather lose my first one at 10 wins than like my third one at 2. You know. What happened? Oh, my board's gone. Need to find Solarion Prime. True, we could find Solarion maybe. Cover Grand Finale off of Ruined Orb. Okay, we could do that. I mean, how many cards are left in his deck? 12? Okay, maybe we don't have a shot. Should I hold that? I think I should hold it. Shrek 2 is easily the best chapter of the trilogy. Wow, there's 3 Shrek movies? Get insane spells? Yeah. I feel like we might need to be removing some of the value in his hand. I don't think we should just be throwing it face, although he doesn't have heal anymore, so. Shouldn't you just ignore the tour guide value and start pinging? Yeah, probably. Maybe. We don't talk about Shrek 4, there's 4. I feel like everything we do has to get more value, but I guess the hero power doesn't do much for us. Hmm. Holding the 0 mana lets us do all of this, right? We get to keep that. Probably not what we wanted at this point. We needed those big 8 cost spells. Cards. Free card draw, but we're gonna die to fatigue. This doesn't really do anything. I guess I just take it. I don't think we can worry about fatigue at this point, right? Need cards? Yeah, we do. We should get some mana crystals back too. The only animation I watched as a kid was in Flipbook because that's all that had been invented. That's not true. Maybe study Solarian? Yeah, it's possible, certainly. Darn it. Shrek and Mass Effect have both taught me to stop at number 3. My adventures in the bathroom have taught me to stop with number 3 myself. Do not go for number 4. I want to play this one. If we get the grand finale, it could be good here. What is number 3 in the bathroom? You don't want to know. But do not go beyond number 3. Number 1 and number 2 at the same time. It's an exclusive Redbeard product. I ain't selling anything that comes out of there. I don't care about my parts anymore. I wish I could force him to draw 10 cards all this turn. Strong deck fighting now. Give the game. Give that game. Yeah, it is 2 strong decks. Oh my god, the walrus is farting. Oh, that's the wrong card. I just don't see a way. Unless we get Solarion. Play this one first, right? That's 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 5, 9. I guess I can't ping it. Okay. We only have Volcanic and Studies. I don't think we can ever take. Apexis is pretty good. Yeah, I mean, at the end of the day, we're going to die. Maybe discover Fawn of Power with Mordesh. That could happen. How do I do that? How do I get that crap? Let's see. Well, someone's priming it up. Hey, good morning, Gasab. I think concede now. Doesn't he still have Ysera AoE? What if Solarion casts 3 Masks of Cthulhu? Possible. What if Solarion casts like 3 Conjurers on itself and I keep getting the second half of Conjurers? Possible. Darn it. Okay. I get there. Trust me. How many cards do I have left? 2? Okay, if I can draw the thing this turn. If I could draw the damn spell this turn, or the minion. Never give up, we got this. It could happen. I'd say our odds of winning are not 0. Not 0. Not much higher than 0, but you never know. How do you discover Nomi? I don't know. Conjures into Rustwicks. Yeah, there you go. How am I gonna get a 5-drop? Okay, Conjures into Solarion. No, wait, hold on. Rephrase. Yeah, it needs to cast a Pexis Blast because now we have nothing. And this is where it all starts to go our way. Probably not enough. Probably. We got to do this. Summon a demon and 6 to all. We're in it. Alright, those were not what we needed, but it was fun. Doesn't that do damage to the demon? I don't think so. How the fuck did you get Kazakis? We got a Font of Power into these. You know, could have got Solarion. The 10 mana 10/10 that deals 10 to the board. I'm not sure how much our hero power has done. Maybe it's enough, I'm not sure. Kazakis is a mage minion? Yeah, Kazakis is mage, priest, and warlock. It's one of the tri-class cards from Mean Streets. You can see that little symbol underneath the 4 that sparkles there. That's how you can identify them. A little hard to tell. Thanks, Mr. Redbeard. No problem. It's old Kazakis. Yeah. We have the Mean Streets one. Guess we got to kill the Penflinger. True. Speaking of Shrek. What if he didn't get a poison minion? I guess we'd still lose. The tribe classes for Mean Streets are another reason why I hate Demon Hunter. It doesn't fit in with any of them, and it triggers me. Yeah, that's true. I got the prime. Rip my money. Aren't we still betting for 12? Aren't we betting on 12? Yeah, the good news is we killed the Penflinger. Alright, well hopefully we don't have to queue into him again. Sarah and a bunch of legendaries. How's the state of Arena after the patch? There hasn't been a patch for about 3 weeks. I think it's pretty good right now outside of the watch posts. Particularly this one only, really. And even then, I don't think this card is as oppressive as other things in the meta have been at times. I'd like to see it moved up to Epic, really, or, you know, scale it down, make it a 3-3 or a 3-4 or something. Tweak it in some way to lower the power level, but... About to be rich? Maybe. I mean, 10's good. That game was the watch post standoff at the beginning, right? But his deck just had too much late game juice for us to really be competitive with it. It was a 23-minute game, too. I'm gonna try to pick up the watch post or the... Then Predict was for 12-0, was it? Oh, I didn't make the second one, you're right. Okay. This is a coin, so that could actually be good. I'm gonna cast a spell at some point too. Let me pay out. I didn't set this one up. I didn't know we set it to 12. Oh. Okay, and I'm gonna set this one to 12, okay? You guys can have 2 minutes. I can retire from my day job. What's your day job? Let's see. Crayon Car. Crayon Car, thanks for the follow, man. It's great to have you here. Crayon Car. I use the coin. Shoot. I just doubled my farts, Julian. How many do you have now? 2? I'm a dirty trucker? Dirty? Do you have to be dirty by in general? All watch posts up here, baby. It's all watch posts at the top, and I don't have mine. Lot lizard. No. Not. I'm gonna go have a shower. Ooh. Try to restyle my hair in such a way that it doesn't look like Johnny Depp as Willy Wonka. I'm sure it looks fine. But just keep in mind, you could always shave it all off. Some people are into that. In the start of the week, was with 100k 1,000 farts. Now I'm with 216. Oh no. Great. Collapsing. Where did my board go? Oh, I don't have the thing. I'm sitting here thinking I got the one that's gonna give me elemental. It's all a disaster. Card is too good. Should I just hold? I kinda can't hold. Makes sense. We don't have enough late game to be sitting here doing nothing either. Scorpion's too good? Scorpion's really good. I think it should be rare and epic too. I would be thinking about Taz in the shower. Now I'm thinking about Johnny Depp in the shower, and I'm not sure how I feel about that. It's alright. Both are probably very attractive human beings. Trick in standard right now is to put Ogremancer in your deck. Does that work? I'm with 216k, Redbeard. That's more than 216. A lot more. Almost 100k more. Talon is everywhere now that Vicious Syndicate report came out showing it's the #1 deck. What's Vicious Syndicate? What the hell is that? Can I get a better fart multiplier than 1.2 times? I'm not sure. I don't think there's anything better than what the subs get. Where was Evocation last game? Would that have been good for us? For the people behind Ancients Replay. Oh, really? Not good. Not good either. I sure wish I didn't roll a 3/3 as my 4-drop. That's not good. I start with a Runed Orb here. Right? I think. We gotta take our Spring Water. We're gonna run out of cards, I think. Oasis Ally's cute, but I think well, I guess I could trade there. Play Oasis Ally, ping, but then I'm floating a lot. Alright, let's just draw spells. Darn it. Darn it. Okay, that didn't work. Alright, that's a problem. Deck needs a Flame Strike. Let's see. These cards don't really do jack shit. If I trade there, he can just hero power. What did you want me to do? Trade with a 4/5? I mean, you force him to hero power. He doesn't get to gain any life. And I get 3 power off the board instead of 4. It's all kind of irrelevant, but if it stops him from playing a shovel fist on curve or whatever, sure. He loses the frenzy trigger for nothing, basically. I mean, none of this is really what we want to happen, so. Yeah, if you can force your opponent to invest mana when you're behind to kill your things, I think that's good. Especially because we just don't have any spells, right? We don't have a flame strike or a... We don't really have a way to deal with the board regardless, so. Kinda fucked though now. Can I win if I don't play these? I guess I could just do this next turn, right? It's impossible to beat Libram Palady, but Secret is beatable with enough control. It's impossible to beat Libram Palady? Aw, shit. I guess I could play that. Next turn. Can't corrupt that to get them both down, so I just shoot here. I guess I ping here? Or I could play that. If I ping, I have 3 mana. I think I'd rather just play like... actually, maybe I should have saved that for that. Probably doesn't want to hit it, right? I feel bad. I said you play a busted Demon Hunter at 10. I jinxed you and it's all my fault. That's okay. This is what you normally queue into at 10 wins, right? I think our deck was good. You can see the flaws here, right? Where people have enough early game to match our watch posts, or they have one of their own, or we don't draw ours. Did we get ours this game? We didn't draw ours. We don't have enough late game to be competitive, but that's okay. He deserved it as a legendary figure of gaming. Me? Hey, Ku. Morbin to finale? Could happen, but I think this turn we actually would rather Death Warden trade off his guy. Because he probably goes face here, I'm assuming. Top deck Deathwing? Yeah, we have outs to keep playing the game, certainly. I don't think this one's 100% over. We are probably at 10 against the Demon Hunter. It's not usually where you want to be. That's what you crazy kids do at 3 a.m. Well, it's only 1:30 here. There's still plenty of time to get crazy. Deck really, I think, wanted a let's take a trade. This deck really wanted a Flame Strike. Hey, Screwball, welcome, man. Good to see you. Certainly not the draw we were hoping to get. Ay, ay, ay. Literally the worst draw in the deck? Oh, certainly, yeah. Yeah, Brain Freeze, we kill the Scorpion, or at least take 3 power off for this turn. Have the Garajos, Travaris probably close to a full clear. I'm confused, I don't even know if it's the same deck I bet on an hour ago. This is the same deck. We've been playing this run for a while. Logan is bright-eyed and bush-tailed. What's bush-tailed mean? I was going to sleep, but then I'm still awake and it's detrimental. Do you have shit to do tomorrow? If not, just stay up. Imagine calling yourself Redbeard. What up, Abel? Gonna watch until I pass out. I'll miss ya. Quick. Ruined orb into something relevant, maybe? Could be decent. You sleep with or without your baseball cap? Without. I sleep completely in the nude. Completely in the nude. I even trim my beard before I go to bed every night. Never tell me how you sleep again. The guy asked me, for the most part, how I slept. If you guys are enjoying the stream, by the way, please consider hitting the follow button. It will help me out a small amount. Dude, and without a blanket. No, you gotta have a blanket. Crayon Car as well. Shiz and Homie, thanks for the follows. I feel like I'm getting followed by some of Snoop Dogg's friends. Only people with small pee-pee do that. Grown man got a snake that tries to run away. Really? I don't know. I feel like my wiener shrinks while I'm sleeping. Singed Chemtrail. Welcome to the stream, Singed. Hope you're having a good day. Uh-oh. Is this anybody know? Is this the same this is not the same priest, I hope. Hope you sleep good. Not so much, no. Marilyn Monroe slept naked too, Redbeard. It's just another adept of that sexy tradition. Ugh. I'm gonna ditch it. I'm gonna try to just hit the Warden or the Vile Fiend. I don't feel like our deck is super well equipped to manage these really strong decks at the top. I'd sub to a higher tier, but I can't figure out how. It won't let me since I use Prime. I think you might have to let your Prime expire. Redbeard's fur keeps him warm until he curls up in his burrow. I do feel like I'm sweatier because of how hairy I am sometimes. Red has to do sexy stuff with the president. No, I choose to do sexy stuff with the president. It's different. Thank you very much, Poet. Watchtower, come on. Darn it. Is this the same priest? I don't know. I hope not. I sincerely hope not. Just a scratch. Can't work out when this qualifying bit actually ends. I think like at some point, like 30 hours from now or something, I think. Just get your goddamn runs in. Best hero in arena? I think right now it is Demon Hunter. And then probably Priest. Roadkill Bassa? I didn't do that, but I'm glad you glad you're feeling okay. Not the same one, remember, because they didn't have Og Merchant in the last deck. Well, we didn't see all his cards, right? He had a few left in his hand at the very end. Does sleeping naked mean you shed your human skin and sleep in lizard form? No. Not 100%. Oh my god. That's unfortunate. Somewhat. Um, should I just ping there? I think I just ping there. And that guy already got his spell burst off. That's crazy. How bad was that for us? 1 hit there. 3 hits there. That's pretty bad. Because if we had kept ours, we could have played this and that and cleared his board. Locks are supposed to be second best. Is it second highest win rate? My warlocks have all felt so bad. Hey, Screwball subbing. Thanks, Screw. Ball. Thanks, Scrooby. I think I'm gonna just play this thing here. I suppose I trade there. I mean, he's gonna get to trade there anyway. He's gonna get his health back. It's not like... But thanks so much, guys. I appreciate the subs. We're dead. Guess I could, oh, maybe that saves us. 4, so that's 3, 6, 4, 7, 9, I guess. Okay, I guess that's a good draw. I've not had a good Warlock run yet. Granted, it's one of my least favorite classes, so I'm not practiced, but still. I think I had 1 7-win Warlock. But I don't think we've had a Warlock deck that felt good. Maybe it went 8. No, we had a 12-win Warlock. But it was one of those decks where everybody was like, how is this deck 12? And I said I had no idea. Felt like shit. Didn't get Ysera or Mally. Maybe he did. Maybe he got Ysera and Mally. Hola, Redbeard. Hey, Dracula. Top deck of the year. That was very good. Maybe we can get Runed Orb into card draw, into another Runed Orb, and just kill him. That card is good in Mage? Absolutely. Okay, I need some Runed Orbs now. Some power. Or Confection Farts. I throw 1 away, right? That card just say derivative? Yes. Derivative. Never had said a deck of shit, I go all in. At least we didn't go 10-0 to 10-3. That's alright. Decks look better than ours at the top. I think we were rewarded for our aggressive mull to get rid of the 2-1 rush and pick up a Vile Fiend was huge. We would have just got blown out by his early game answers if we didn't have such big minions. And then the top deck, Taraho, was good. But we also had some pretty shitty top decks in there too. Again, no Conjurers, no Watch Posts, no Runed Orbs, and we still managed to scrape out a win. So I think that's a good sign. Even if we get a little unlucky, we might still have a shot. I wanted to ask if you already tried anal dilation with your husband. Did it feel good? I didn't try that. I don't have a husband, but it probably would feel good between two people who care about each other. Anyway, thanks for the question, Panino. It's a good one. Lowering Ysera's win rate. Smart. Rogue, Hunter, or Paladin? I would go with Paladin. Although, you know, I think we've only done 1 or 2 Paladins. I think they went 7. Maybe I had a bad Paladin. Paladins feel pretty okay. I like to draw a Murloc. I like the 1/1 that draws a holy spell. If you can pick up Blessing of Kings or Consecration, which a little less, but Blessing of Authority, they'll just pull it out of your deck for you. Question made me anal die a little inside. I don't know, maybe they're just curious. I don't know. Really upset me. And if I had a husband and he loved me and I loved him, I don't think that would be such a bad thing. You know the show Sister Wives? No. I want to be a brother husband. All right. I don't know what any of that means. Mods deletes message. I deleted it. I don't know if I have any mods floating around Poet. I don't know. You can sub first, then that question is fine. I mean, people want to know about my love life. I'm pretty open with that stuff. If people want to, you know, imply as a joke that that's bad or something, I think that's kind of a lame joke. You should come up with better material. Gosh, I sure hope we get another win. How do I handle rejection? It depends who it was. My parents, not so good. Somebody I just was semi-interested in asking out on a casual date, usually not a big deal. I'll sometimes call my friend. When I was younger and I was a little more prone to getting upset about that stuff, I'd call my buddy and I'd be like, oh man, like, you know, I asked so-and-so on a date. He's like, oh yeah, how'd that go? I'd be like, oh, she said no. And he'd be like, oh, that's not really a big deal though, is it? I'd be like, nah, I guess you're right, not so much. He's got a pretty good level head about things. My friend Dan the man, he'd be like, yeah, you know, he would usually say things. Now, I've told you guys about my friend Dan the man a little bit. He'd say things like, oh, she wasn't that pretty, or I didn't like the way she dressed, or something like that. I'd be like, what? She was smoking hot. He'd be like, yeah, no, not really. He was always like really blunt. He's like, I didn't think she was very attractive anyway. I was like, well, shit, if I would have been dating her long term, I would have had that hanging over my head. So, whew, what a load off of my mind. That's a good friend. Yeah, Dan the man, he's a good guy. He always says I'm attracted to girls that look kind of like men. I just like short hair, that's all. But you know, buddy would move in on her. My buddy Dan the man would never do that. Dan the man's he's one of our true blue friends, like the rest of your life, you know. For sure, I'd never even worry about that. And Dan the man's like if I stop dating somebody, like like he will never mention them, he will never reference them, and he would never talk to them. He would give them the stink eye wherever they went, you know, 100%. I could use myself a good friend. You got all of us. Anyone want to queue into red so we can get the shot over with? Yeah, right. I need to face my last opponent so everyone can leave after the end of the run. People like to stay there. Everybody's staying up and they're like, man, I just want to see the end of the run. Well, I just want to get the opponent so everybody can go to bed. I can wallow in the mire of 750 viewers again instead. Yuck. I have long hair now, thanks Corona. Well, I meant short hair on the top of their head, not long hair on their back, Rogue, but I mean, I guess it's all the same. With your life expectancy, I can easily be the friend. Be a rest of your life friend. Mine or him? I hope you're a friend the rest of my life. That would be good. I gotta pee, man. I should have got up to pee. All right, I'm going to pee. That'll get it. Right. Ew. And you know if Ratsma's okay? I think so. Last time he disappeared for like 3 years, he was okay. I talked to him after he stopped streaming. But he didn't say like, hey, I'm not gonna stream or not okay or I'm okay. Anyway, I'm sure we'll get a... opponents soon. How's the day going? All good? Yeah, pretty good, Night Rainbow. I went on an hour-long walk. What did I listen to? What I was listening to? I called my sister. I think I put on something by on the ringer. I keep the 2. If I had 2 good 3s, I'd pitch the 2, I think, as well. Okay. The shoe company seemed to be doing pretty well. That's good news. I listened to some Lord of the or some Game of Thrones stuff, trying to figure out where Blackfire and Dark Sister are these days. Shaman 12 probably means he's gonna heal for a lot, which is bad. And I mean, I'd rather go first, but if you're gonna, you know, start a 12-win game going second, being able to coin good 3 into good 3. Hey Beard, what up, Gray? No qualms with that. Dabu. Wait, hold on. It's not time to Dabu yet. Ooh, that's a good draw. Love to pick up that Solarion in that spot, right? Could just clear that. Bump, shoot it. Or I could bump there and play this. I don't hate that either. There's no guarantee he has an overload. He might have to play a minion to overload. This is better on our mana curve. And if he's, you know, we're getting another 2/2 in theory, I guess he could go Serpent Portal here, but that's not even that bad. What the fuck is that thing? Alright, I think he's in trouble. I could take the free trade. I think I will. Definitely not over, but this is about the best I could hope for. Oh, that one's a diamond card? Brucon? Come on. This game is going so well. This is going well, certainly. How do I think I'm just gonna play this. He has like a lightning storm or something. A boring card to diamond. Yeah, that is weird. Both of them seem like odd choices. Okay, that was a little easier than the 10-0 and the 10-1 game. Guys, actually 0-0 his run after the 10-minute queue. The game just said fuck it and fuck him, maybe. Alright, I'll do it. I'll take it. Double watch post. Deathwing, the fucking destroyer. We played him once or twice. Looks cool. Easy 12 win. That was easy. Hey, Alt Biscuit gifting one to Guster. Good lord. I'll take it. Remember, that is our second submission to the Cosmic tournament. To the Cosmic Amazon event. Did I take a desktop? Desktop. Let me get this uploaded over there real quick. What is today? The 10th of April? Okay, we got one more. This is gonna be our third entry. Yepper, what up, Yepper? Giving one to Rob. And 111 bits from Como Libo, you son of a gun. Also, don't forget to like and subscribe the YouTube video. Oh my god, I'm so sorry if this one made it up there. Oh, Jiminy.